Hello, you absolutely wicked people, and welcome to Comic Hunters, where we go out and about looking for comic books wherever we can. I'm Comic Rob, and let's just do this. So I finally dragged Sega Head out for his last hunt of the season. He's not going to be doing this much longer with me, just because his collection is nigh on full. He's nigh on got everything he would want and can't find much up the car boots anymore as it stands. Which I understand the frustration in that. What's the point in wasting your Sunday mornings when he can be having a lie-in and that? So I get it. Sega, if you come back with us, then you're always welcome, dude. You know that. But today was not a great day for me either. Comic-wise, it wasn't the strongest of days. There was barely anything out because the season is finally coming to a close. You thought more would be out because the season's ending, but no, everyone was worried about the rain, therefore people just didn't bring the stuff out. It happens, unfortunately. It's what happens. I don't know what else to say. It's a little bit of a longer video today. I didn't want it to be a longer video. I'm going to try and edit all of this down and see what happens. But I hope you like what I did find, because I'm quite intrigued. I think it's different. Let's have a look at it. So let's start it off with Batman's Telltale series from 2016. This is a point-and-click graphic adventure game. So like a graphic novel, but you're living it almost. It's a great way to think of an interactive comic book almost. Most people probably already know about this game, and again, I've played a little bit of it. At the time, I was pretty skint, so I couldn't afford to continue with the game because it was a free trial thing. But I'm interested, I want to continue, I want to know the full story, because it really intrigued me at the time. So this next thing would probably be my pick of the hunt if I had one out of the two, and this is Superman's P.O. Box 65. From Power Records, 1975. So this is 7-inch vinyl. Descriptive story, I guess you'd call it. So it is a story of Superman, but it's not just that. I found out there are more records like this from Spider-Man. There's several Spider-Man. There's several Planet of the Apes. There's Frankenstein, Dracula, werewolves, Batman, as well as a Star Trek as well, all in these vinyl records. But unfortunately, I don't own a record player. But someone very kindly ripped me some audio from this record, and let's have a little sneaky peek, shall we?
Minutes of the spectacular kidnap stunt, the phone rings in Clark Kent's apartment. Kent happens to be a great fan of the Tones, and faint strains of their hit song can be heard in the background. Hello?
Clark, it's Lois. Get to the Metropolis Stadium as soon as you can. The Tones have just been kidnapped, right in front of 80,000 people. No one knows what's happening or who's done it. I'll meet you on the stage.
The Tones? Kidnapped? I'll be there in 30 minutes or less. No leads. Well, I have 30 minutes or less to meet Lois, so I think I'll hop over to Metropolis Stadium now as Superman.
So yeah, it wasn't really a comic book day. Wasn't my greatest of days when it comes to comic hunting, but it happens. This is just part and parcel of it. It's not always I get lucky with a huge haul of comics. 90% of the time I probably walk away with nothing, especially because my collection gets bigger and bigger, so there's less for me to collect unless I just want doubles and triples of everything, which in my mind, unless you're getting a better version of it, there's no real point because someone else probably needs it for their collection anyway. But I mean, these are cool. I mean, like, I've always wanted to try that, and I've just never got around to it. It's just one of those things I just don't have time to sort of thing, and then you forget, and then it's like, oh wow, it was cheap. It was like £2. It's like, wow, I cannot turn that down. It's probably going to be an awesome story of a game, the Telltale series. So yeah, but this is wicked, right? This is awesome. I get this. I don't own a record player, but hopefully I can get a soundtrack to this. I'm just holding my hand up for no reason because I couldn't find it. Again, if I find someone who does have a record player, maybe a couple of my mates do, and they will very kindly let me play this, a section of this, just to let you hear it, I guess. And yeah, so that is it from me today, guys. So what did you think? I know it's not comics, but it is comic book related. And I mean, come on, that Superman record, that's pretty awesome in my book. But hey, enough from me, guys. Remember that you guys are awesome, and I will see you on the next hunt.